Howdy folks, it's Creeps and it is 4th of July weekend. We're in the middle of our 250th birthday as well as the Great American Heat Wave. So I'm inside, obviously. I'm in the viewing room. It's dark and cozy and cool. And we're going to get into another episode of the TUBI Amityville Crawl, episode 3. And I'm going to start with this one. That's right. Amityville in space. So, how about joining me, huh?
Oh, you're just in time. The show is about to begin. Mark should be on board momentarily.
Oh, hey there, pretty lady. Bring that check. What are you gonna do with that? Nothing, Vicky. No, nothing, Vicky. Nothing, Vicky.
Okay, well, that was an experience, as all of these Amityville movies seem to be. What the hell, we're having fun with it, right? Alright, the first movie was Amityville in Space from 2022. All I have to say about this is that, it's amazing what you can do with aluminum foil and mylar and other shiny fabricy things. But, even Ed Wood used stock footage, so come on. It was a hard watch. The acting was horrendous, of course. The aluminum foil, mylar, and other shiny fabricy things were the real star of the show. IMDb gives it 2.7 stars, rightfully so. But I am your happy horror critic. I love everything. I'm going to give this 4 coffins. I bumped it up from 2.7 to 3 because originality, okay? And then I threw that extra point in this case because they wanted to make a movie no matter how ridiculous, and they did. So I'm giving it 3 coffins. Next up after that was interesting because Crow came in, and since they would be watching as well, I decided to let them pick, and they picked Amityville Karen. And of course, the poster says it all, but not really. Now, this ran a little bit longer than the other crappy movies on Tubi, and I thought that might give it a little bit of an edge, because usually when you get into like the 90-minute realm, the production quality, everything goes up at that point, but not in this case. Now, it was 90 minutes of Karen going around. She was possessed. That was a thing. All kinds of things are going on with Karen, the Karen. And the reason that we liked it so much is because, of course, again, acting is horrendous, including the woman playing the Karen. But she's so understated. And the dialogue from the script is so over the top that we really couldn't stop watching. Like, not in a train wreck kind of way. It kind of weirdly worked. So IMDb gave it a 2.4, which is less than Amityville in Space. And wow, that's saying something. But I'm your happy horror critic. I love everything. I gave it a full 6. And I could very easily bump that up to 7 in the future if I watch it again. And you know what? I just might on a desperate day. So with that, we're going to get to the last movie, the third movie, and I decided to give myself a break and watch the definitive Amityville movie classic from 1979, the Amityville Horror, based on the book written by the Lutzes, who moved into the house right after Ronnie DeFeo killed his whole family. And so the book was very, very scary. It was part of the pop culture at the time, like Jaws was. Amityville Horror was a similar thing, just not at the beach. The acting was superb, of course, comparatively. It was fun to realize that Margot Kidder, who played in Black Christmas, 2 entirely different roles, by the way, these roles were very close to one another, so it's interesting to see the body of work she was putting out at that time, which is really pretty stellar. Anyway, I love the book. The movie's great. IMDb gives it a 6.2, which anything above a 5 on IMDb I think is a good score. So this is 6.2. I gave it a full-on 10, as I often do. Acting was great. Production value was great. It wasn't a lot of practical effects. It was just a lot of tension, but it was great for what it was. And so I gave it a 10. 10 coffins. I don't give stars. I give coffins. So with that being said, we are wrapping up episode 3 of the TUBI Amityville Crawl 2026. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Alright? Bye-bye.